What's going on, everybody? So today, I'm just doing. This is my weekly prep for this upcoming trading week. It's a new little video series I'm gonna start doing now. So how I'm preparing for this new upcoming trading week. I already did a little bit of charting today, but we're gonna get to charting. But first, we're just gonna start off with the news. So the news that we have. Um, we don't really have we have PPI and CPI news and 10 o'clock news on Friday. So usually on these smaller news type of days, so Monday and Tuesday, I'm gonna show up to the market, and if I can find the trade, I'm only looking to target like 5 to 10 points. So on the S&P, that's like a 10 points is a little bit high. 5 points is reasonable. Um, Wednesday we have PPI, CPI. Then I'm looking to extend my take profits to like 10 to 15 points, anticipating some volatility during the session. You understand what I'm saying? And then even Friday. Friday might be a little bit tricky. We'll see what I'll do Friday when we get closer to that time. But yeah. So let me just pull up the ES chart right here. So this on the left, on the bottom left, I have um the the ES chart, but on top step where I execute. Sometimes I just like to I might want to have both pulled up for right now, you know. So as you can see, simple key levels that I have plotted. See, this is the 5 minute. Let me put up the 5 minute chart right here. So some levels I'm gonna plot is, so we have my orange levels are usually key levels. So this 6, 4, 5, 6 level. That level I'm gonna keep it yellow because it's a key level, but I'm also gonna put YDL for yesterday's low so I can know. So this is like honestly like a combined key levels because it's yesterday's low, but it's a nice pivot point from the downside. So and yesterday's high, I have this light blue to indicate to me that this is all time highs right here, but it is yesterday high too, and I have this key level. This was cause we had some news last Friday, so I have the bottom of this candle plotted. But I might fix this in the morning. But for the most part, let me see if I have any supply and demand zones I want to have charted. So when it comes to supply and demand zones, I guess you could say this is like a nice little 4 hour zone. Am I gonna keep that on there? I'm not sure. Let's see though. Let me see how that looks on a 5 minute. Cause still, I'm not sure if I wanna. I mean, honestly, this don't look that bad. This doesn't look that bad. We could potentially pull back here. Hold on, I might come back and chart that. Let me look at the 1 hour chart. I'm liking that 4 hour demand zone. Yeah, that's the 4 hour demand zone right here. Shoot, I think I might plot that. Yeah, I might plot that. Plot that like right there. So what I'm looking for in the demand zone is I'm not just looking to blindly just go long once we enter into this demand zone. What I'm honestly looking for is tomorrow if we could pull back to this demand zone. I would like to look for, or anytime this week when we pull back to this demand zone, I would like to look for buying pressure on Bookmap, indicating to me, telling me to, hey, take 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 a long position from here. So hold on, I want to fix this too because I don't want this demand zone overlaying this. Let's do this real quick. Can I do that? Let me see. yeah, so put it right here. Yesterday low. That is what the low is. Fix that just a little bit. Fix this too. I'd like to be a little bit more precise. So yeah, I mean, this is how the market's looking right now. So yeah, honestly, there might be some things I might change up in the morning. I just want to just basically for this week, my plan is, in all reality, my plan for this week is just Monday and Tuesday, looking for some base hits, 5 to 10 points. Wednesday, Thursday, 10 to 15 points because of they have a little bit more news, and that's pretty much it. I mean, but Nasdaq and ES looking the same right now in the pre-market. You know, we had a huge sell-off. I took a loss today. I should have went short, but I just kept trying to fade this move. You know, which wasn't the best idea, but whatever. It only brought me back down to break even. But one thing I realized about the 50K Express fund that it counts is that you still have a trailing drawdown until you get to what number is it? Until you get to 2,000, and then there's no more drawdown. But yeah, these are my stats right now. As you can see, this Friday was probably my worst day. I took 2 trades this day. Usually I take 1 trade a day. I took 2 trades this day because in my risk settings, my max loss is $200 a day. So that's my day loss limit. After I hit $200 in the red, I get blocked out just to protect myself from going on tilt. You know, so yeah. But that's that. You know, my ES chart on TradingView is a little bit more simple. Right here is where I get a little bit more precise with my zones and all that stuff. But right now it's looking like we're putting in some on the daily chart. We look pretty good. This right here looks like a nice daily demand zone. We could pull back here. I wonder how we're gonna react at this 4-hour demand zone if we're gonna respect it, and but we'll see how the market plays tomorrow. We'll see how everything plays out. This is a significant area to watch, because even these past couple of days during this trading session, we were down here. We spiked up out of here. When we sold off, we spiked up out of here again. So this is a significant area to watch, in my opinion. Even down here, like right here, is like key. Cause look down here, these previous 2 days. Let me see if I could look right here. Let me see if I can put it on a 1-hour chart. These 2 levels right here. This what's this level? This 6, 4, 5, 5, 50 level. That's very key. Let me see if I could put like a little something right there, just to signify to this. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna figure that out. But I'm liking this because look, we rejected it. We rejected this level twice. The 6, 4, 55 level. That's a very key level. So, but yeah, let me look at some other things. Oh, let me see. Let's see what Apple's doing right now. Apple on the higher time frames. On the higher time frame, Apple's is looking good. As you can see, I actually when Trump came with the whole tariff thing, I actually bought in on some option contracts down here, and I sold once we hit on the first touch of this line right here. Then we just consolidated for a while, but eventually we broke through, as you can see, and stuff. So right now, I wouldn't say right now is really a good time to really be buying some leaps or adding. I mean, you can add to your long term portfolio, but I definitely want to buy some more Apple or some more shares once the ES and the Nasdaq start pulling down. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today. And we're gonna start the stream in the morning. So yeah, this is my Sunday prep. Just came back from church, so yeah. Hope you have a good one. Well, I came back from church at night, sir.